Hey guys, this is Kerbals, and today I'm playing MCSG on par 72. So it's been a while since my last video, and I don't really have a good excuse for that, just that I've been lazy. Um, so yeah, I got a pretty big topic for this video, and this topic is going to be about render settings and bit rates and stuff. And it's been something that I've been trying to do for the past or something I've been doing for the past 3 days is trying to find good render settings for YouTube, because you may notice that when you upload a video to YouTube, it doesn't look as good as it does as the file you actually uploaded does, like when you play it back with Windows Video Player or whatever. And I did a little bit of research trying to figure out as to why that is. And what most people are saying is that when you upload a video to YouTube, it does some encoding after you've uploaded it to put it at a file size that people can actually stream it at. Because if you upload a video that's 50 megabits per second and you upload it to YouTube, if they didn't do that, then people would have to have a 50 megabit per second internet connection just to be able to watch the video, which which not everyone has. And even if you did have it, you don't want to use that much of your internet just for watching a YouTube video, which makes sense that YouTube would do that. So then I was like, okay, so then if I use the exact bit rate that YouTube renders it down to, then YouTube wouldn't do that, and I'd have a high quality video on YouTube. And I rendered it down to that bit rate, and the video didn't look as good as it did before, like if I rendered using my normal settings. And when I uploaded it to YouTube, YouTube still, for some reason, made it look worse, even though I used the recommended bitrate, which for 720p video is 7.5 megabits per second, or for a 1080p 60 FPS video, 12 megabits per second. Oh, there's a guy here. Good thing he didn't get me when I wasn't paying attention. And I'm gonna hit this guy off, hopefully. I want to damage him first so he dies. Oh, he didn't die. Don't have any arrows. Kill him, please. Oh, okay. This is teammate for sure. And there's another guy back here, so I'm gonna eat a gapple. He's out. He doesn't want to fight me. Oh, I almost was able to hit him again. And I don't know why, I didn't know why YouTube did that if I used the exact same bitrate. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm on the advanced encoding settings page for YouTube. And I was like, okay, maybe it's some of these other settings that are not able to do it. And the main one is the video codec, which is H.264. And Sony Vegas doesn't have an option to render to H.264. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try another program that can do it. So I have Adobe Premiere Pro, and that has an option for H.264. So I tried rendering my videos like that to the recommended YouTube bitrate, and YouTube, it still didn't look as good on YouTube that it did on my local file. And I was rendering it at a pretty low bitrate, so it didn't look as good as a lossless video would have looked. So I was like, okay, maybe it has something to do with these other advanced encoding settings, like all this stuff down here, this here, the container. And I was like, and unfortunately with Adobe Premiere Pro, it's hard to copy those settings as well. So I did some research, and there's some plugins you can get for Sony Vegas that copies the YouTube advanced encoding settings exactly. And I got those plugins, and to use those plugins, you have to get an external program, and it gets really complicated, a lot more complicated than you'd want just to upload a YouTube video. And I did all of that, and that was the best solution I had found so far. And for some reason, YouTube still makes the video look a little bit worse than your actual file that you've rendered out. So what I found is the best thing to do is to not actually use the recommended YouTube bitrate, because if it's going to make the video look worse anyway, it's best to have a high quality video that it makes look worse instead of a low quality video. So rendering it out to a bit of a higher bit, as low of a bitrate as you can, with it still looking perfect. And then when YouTube makes it look a little bit worse, it won't be as bad as it would have been otherwise. So, and also Minecraft isn't a good game for for low bit rates, because like there's a lot of stuff like all this grass. It's hard for it to render out all of that in a like recording and stuff. And like there's different colors, like even these small textures are like different colors, whereas in other games it's just one wall will be like one texture, and it's really easy for like encoding softwares to be able to render out that kind of stuff. Or real life videos like where people are like vlogging and stuff, that's also pretty easy for encoding softwares to do, because mostly everything is still, and if something's still then it doesn't have to render it out every time someone moves like this, like you would have to do with other stuff like gameplay, which makes it a lot harder for gameplay to be done at lower bit rates than just regular video. Or even compared to other games, like I feel like Minecraft is one of the hardest games, because like CSGO, I can render out a 1080p 60 FPS video that looks absolutely perfect, but with Minecraft there's always something that goes like YouTube always makes it look worse or something. So it's really hard to find good settings for Minecraft that look perfect, and I haven't been able to find any yet that work perfectly, but I'll keep you guys updated if I do. But the settings I'm using now and the video you're watching now is the best I was able to find for 720p 60 FPS video. So yeah, you may have noticed that when I showed you guys the advanced encoding. Okay, I don't want to fight someone that only runs. When I opened the advanced encoding page, I was open on like the Steam browser, and I've started opening. Oh, there's a guy behind me. And I've started opening Minecraft with Steam. Oh, okay, I don't want to do that. You have a better sword than me, so if we get even hits, you win. Oh, I was in F5 and they hit me into a pole. I'm just gonna run around this lake until they stop chasing me. They'll stop eventually. There. Yeah, I think they've given up. Okay, I'm gonna pre-gap, and then I'm gonna try and, like, shoot a couple arrows at them. Come on, get back here, please. Yes, there we go, boys. Got myself a diamond sword. This guy probably thinks I'm low. Put the diamond sword on my hotbar. Okay, that was a lot closer than it should have been. But we're down to 2 players. I'll get a 1v1 in deathmatch. I'm gonna eat a gapple now, because I'll still have the absorption once we're in deathmatch. So yeah, but I've been opening Minecraft with Steam, which is like really useful, because like you can shift tab and use the web browser, and also, and like if you're in like a bad line UHC and you're doing something really boring like smelting, you can just open up YouTube and watch a video without even tabbing out, which is really useful. And also the main way people contact me now is via Steam messaging, and if I open Minecraft with Steam, I don't have to tab out every time someone messages me. So I've been doing that, which is kind of cool. It's something I like. So yeah, okay, I guess the person's across from me. Okay, he's got some decent gear. Not perfect. I think I might just rush this guy with my sword. So yeah. So that was my rant about encoding settings and stuff. The solution I found was better than any of the presets on Sony Vegas, but still not perfect. Okay, I wrecked that guy. So don't expect any videos soon, because I probably won't upload any. But yeah, that's about all for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Alright, let's do it.